Good morning, everyone. I wish you a very happy Monday. I hope that you had restful weekends and you're able to connect with yourselves and perhaps connect with some others as well. There's a lot of bird song in the neighborhood this morning, so maybe you'll get to hear a little bit in that background. But I'm loving all the birds that we're able to see this spring. It's been beautiful. So this weekend was a weekend where I was able to reconnect with some people, with some friends. A friend had her 65th birthday party with an outdoor gathering with people who've been vaccinated, and so that was lovely. And a friend invited me to lunch on Sunday after church, and that was really nice. But I realized something, so about at least about me, and I'm curious how you all are doing. We started these reflections at the beginning of the pandemic, and what I noticed yesterday and over the weekend really, is that for a year plus, I was really living in fear and concern of getting sick, of catching COVID, and potentially getting others around me sick. And now things are loosening up. I'm vaccinated, others are vaccinated. But I'm still hesitant. I'm not quite ready to let go of that mask at the grocery store. I'm not quite ready to have that lunch inside a restaurant yesterday. I made my friend sit outside, and there was beautiful shade, so it was okay. But and then with the group of people, I found myself kind of getting some sensory overload at one point, and I just needed to go walk around the yard and just have a chance because I've not had so much human interaction and it was feeling a little overwhelming. So I'm curious, how are you all as we transition into our next phase of life? I also realized that there's some things that I'm sad about and letting go. We changed our lives so much and developed new patterns over the last 15 months, and now that's changing again, right? And there were some things that I found that were comforting. It was comforting to listen to a podcast that I enjoyed called Our Plague Year, and that podcast has now likely ended. The developer said it was probably his last episode this last week, and that made me a little sad. Just the comfort of staying close to home and not having to deal with traffic, and now that's changed, right? And so I guess the thing that's been going through my mind all weekend is just how I'm dealing with the transition from a world in which we were concerned. We were concerned about ourselves, our health, our family members' health, and living a bit in fear of the virus, and then moving into a place where life seems to be fully back in force, and people are getting out and about, and I just haven't felt quite ready for that yet. And I guess now I'm just concerned that I guess my concern and my wonder is, did we learn anything these last 15 plus months? Did we learn anything? I hope so. I feel the gatherings that have been able to have with family and friends now that everybody's vaccinated have felt like folks have truly and genuinely been grateful to be in each other's company. And so I hope that's the case. I hope that's true with the encounters you're having. But I'm also wondering, just have we learned anything? Have we learned about how interconnected we are, how dependent we are on each other? Have we learned what it means to slow down, consume less, be present to our families and to each other? That's just really what I'm thinking about this morning. It might be a little heavy for a Monday morning, but just the experiences I had this weekend have gotten me to that point. So I'm curious, how are you all doing in this phase of pandemic life as things are opening up and we're seeing family members and friends and such? How are you feeling? Does it feel good to you? Are you like me and you're still taking baby steps? I think we have to give each other a lot of grace and patience right now because our lives changed so much 15, 16 months ago. And to make another change, we need time, right? So how are you doing is my question. You can share in the chat, but you can also just ask yourself and just do a touch base with yourself as you start a new week. How are you? How are you feeling? and take care of yourselves this week and take care of each other. That's one of the things that I just really remember, is that we were a support to each other throughout all of this. You were a support to me and gave me energy and comfort, and so I appreciate that. So I wish you all a very good week, and I hope that you find some opportunities to just take care of yourself this week. Okay, bye-bye, everyone.